The Cotton Kingdom was an incredibly valuable resource for the American government, for the American industry. About half of all of the exports in the United States by the time of the Civil War were coming as cotton leaving the country. Two-thirds of all the millionaires in the United States at the time of the Civil War came from the South. We talked about how the northern industries were connected to the South and the cotton industry as well. So this is an important understanding of the South. And the South can be broken down into a hierarchy. And we can see that the hierarchy really starts at the top with the planters. Sometimes we call them planter elites. I like to refer to them as the enslavers because they're the ones at the very top. These are the people that had the large plantations. They had enslaved hundreds of people. And then we can see that below them are the people that ran the plantations. These typically were white people that were overseers and drivers. And then below them, there are the plain white folk. These are the people that might have a slave or two that they possessed. They were the enslavers there, but they only had a few people that they had enslaved. And they were looking to work their way up the hierarchy. And then below them, you have the poor white folks. These are the people that had no land. They typically were squatters on land. They were scratching out a living. Remember, there's very little industry in the South, so it's not like you could go get a job. Everything was based around the agricultural system. And what we can see is the way that race was used to unite the white South at this time, because we're going to see that below the poor white population is going to be in this hierarchy. I'm not saying that it's right, but in the hierarchy at the time, you'd have had the free black population and then the enslaved population, which we'll talk about shortly.